Now this might be the only time I see the sun today. Just popping its head over the hill. There's so much black cloud around. I'm going to start off using 3/4 gang hooks on a wire trace, just in case there's some big tailor out there. Bit of mono going up to a swivel. Above that I've got a sliding swivel, onto which is a trace and a star sinker. There's not much formation here that I would like. The beach is pretty damn flat actually, which is a bit of a shame. However, I'll have to do the best I can under the circumstances. There we go. There's some slightly deeper water out here, but not much deeper. And like I say, that beach is flat, so being able to cast out far enough is probably the challenge. Oh, bit of surge in that swell. Oh gee, there's a bite. Coming back. I reckon it's got my bait. That's the third full pilchard I've lost in pretty much consecutive casts. I might have to go to a single hook and half a pilchard, I think. I reckon that bait's gone. It's a solid hit. Well, there we go, bait's gone again. So I'm going to go to a smaller hook now, maybe a 4/0. So I've got it's actually a 3/0 hook and half a pilly. See if we can hook something with that. I should be able to cast this half pilly a little bit further because there'll be less air resistance. Thank God I could, because I couldn't get out as far because those waves keep coming. Oh, this is really testing me this morning. Well, my half pilchard was taken as well, picking at the bait. I'm going to change over to a beach worm. Should be able to cast a bit further with that, but also I'm hoping I'll just swallow it. I may be being optimistic. Let's take that little head off. They should be able to swallow that surely. Okay. Oh, felt like it went further. A fair bit further actually. Yeah, it's not that easy fishing in conditions like this. And you've got the waves pumping in and they're pretty powerful. You get 2 or 3 waves on top of the other. Yes, the worm might have done the trick. I think it might be a salmon head, I guess. Might have been able to cast out just that little bit extra distance to get into that slightly deeper water. Shouldn't have any trouble washing it in with the waves anyway. Oh, one up above me. Oh no, there it is. So these are the culprits. Little salmon, he's not that big. Kilo and a bit, kilo and a half maybe. You can see he was just lipped, he's come off the hook. Might have to try another worm, since that one didn't last in the water too long. I'd say that was taking my bait. Make sure your line's not caught around the end of the rod. Felt like a small bite then, like almost like a whiting. A bit of a play with the bait. Yeah, had a good pick at it. I'll persist with the worms, I think. Just getting an opportunity to cast is the hard part. The waves just seem to keep coming through. You get a bit of a lull every now and again, and I've just got to wait for that now and again. Just try and get a bait out into that slightly deeper water. Not as far out as I'd like to be, but it'll have to do this time. There's a bite. Take it. It was almost like a bream. I think it's on there. Yes! Woo! It's a bream. It's a nice bream too. It's a little beauty. Look how silver it is. Oh, goodness gracious. Very silver. Anyway, taking the worm. There you go. Alright, we'll have another cast with a worm, I think. See if I can get it out to that deeper water. All the waves that have receded a bit. Got to be careful. You wade out to cast out, and then the big ones come through. Yeah, that's well to be pumping in, I reckon a couple of metres out there. The 6 foot, some of those sets. Let's see what else is out there. I wouldn't mind a few bream, that'd be good. but so often I've been to the beach, cast out first cast, catch a bream thinking it's going to be a fantastic bream day. Hours later, still got one bream. And I've spoken to quite a few people who've had the same experience. Look like a bite. Did it take the bait? I've got a second rod there, but you really can't get the second rod out. If you put it in the rod holder, the current is taking it along the beach, so you've virtually got to follow it to a certain degree. The fish has had a good go at it, but I'll have to top it up. Oh, it's showtime! This doesn't feel like a bream. I like to think it was. Be a good bream. Sure what it is. Maybe it's trevally. Although I wouldn't really expect trevally in these when it's stirred up like this, not on the beach. It's a little Jew? What? What are you doing here at this time of the day, mister? No wonder I couldn't pick what you were. I wouldn't have thought of a little fella like you being out there today in that rough water. There you go. You like those worms, don't you? Beautiful fish, aren't they? I don't know whether you can see the pink or purple colour in the near the dorsal fin. Anyway, a little Jew, eh? Last thing I expected here today. See if we can get that hook out. You're well hooked. Oh no, not that well hooked. I might just put you on the ruler. There we go, 59 and a half. 59 and a half centimetres. Alright, let's get you back in that water. Here comes a big wave. This will get you out there. Oh, where'd he go? Okay, he's getting his bearings now. Off he goes. There's plenty of aerated water there, so there's plenty of oxygen in the water. Well, that means another worm, doesn't it? One of his big brothers that's over 70. Or his mum and dad. Alright, what other species have we got out there today? We've got salmon, bream, little Jew. Oh, and these now are whiting in a flathead maybe. Trevally, ready. Although I don't expect with this stirred up water like that you're going to get half those species in there. As that tide's coming in, there's more and more current, and it's starting to drag that big star sinker along. So I'm having to follow it along the beach a little bit. Although I don't mind, it might end up in the deep hole where there's a heap of fish waiting. I've lost that worm. God, this surf is testing my ability to read the waves. It's way down there one moment, and then way up here the next. Alright, I've had 2 worms out now, and I haven't been able to catch anything. I might just top this one up, try again. I may go to another beach. The swell here with the higher tide has really become fairly powerful, and I don't know whether it's in my interest to stay here. So I'll have one more cast, just see how I go with this, then we'll make a decision. Nice cast, Bill, nice cast. Well, I've followed my bait along the beach. I've just noticed out here, there's the foam's white right along here, and then in just this little section here, it's brown. It's like there's fresh water or something coming out from under the ground and changing the colour of the foam. Anyway, I reckon it's probably worth a cast in there just to see what's going on. If there's any fish in there, there might be. I don't know what it is. No idea. Okay, we'll get a line in there, just see if there's anything attracted to this funny coloured water. Yeah, rather strange. Yeah, you see it's how white it is along here, and suddenly it gets really brown and then it's white again. It's only for what, 30 metres? 30, maybe 40 metres. If any of you out there have any theories on what might be causing this, I'd be interested to hear. It's just got me a bit baffled. The only time I've seen that is when you get a lot of rain and it enters the ocean and you get that brownness in the waves. But this beach here would be what, 12 kilometres long, I suppose, and it's just in this little section here. The rest of it, as far as I can see, is the foam's white, not brown. Is that a fish or is that weed? a bit of kelp kicking around just here too. It's going fairly quickly to the right, so that, oh, it's the salmon taking the worm. I was going to say I haven't had a bite for half an hour, 3/4 of an hour, I reckon. So does this brown water have any attraction for the fish? Come on, mate. This way will bring you up. Oh, he's a nice sambo. Woo! He's got a bit of sting in him too. So he swallowed that worm right down. So that's worthy of another cast. So I've just cast out again. Same bait. Got a worm on there. To see if it was a coincidence or something in this water might be attracting the fish. I've now come to the other side of that brown water because the current's actually going that way, so see if there's anything attracted to it coming from this direction. But there you go, the current's going back the other way from here to this, what, yet back there it's coming this way, so it could be two different currents just meeting, causing the brown water. They're still going that way. So right along the beach it's come, I don't know, I've walked along about 600-700 metres, 800 metres, and it's the current's running this way, but back here it's coming back this way. Anyway, if you like what you see, like, subscribe and share, and catch you next time. Thanks for watching.